Translation debates are not new. Today, I think because we have so many choices in English translations, we often care more about them. If you only have one translation to choose from, you're just going to pick that one. But as soon as you have 6, 7, 8, a dozen to choose from, now it's sort of like the experience we all have when we go to the grocery store and you have 8 choices between the type of spaghetti sauce you want to get, right? Do I get this slight variety or that slight variety? And for some of us, the choice between the two starts to feel even more weighty than it did before. I think it'd be really helpful for Christians to know that debates about how best to translate the Bible are not new. They go all the way back to the early church. Right from the beginning, Christians wanted to translate the Bible as part of their missionary impulse. They wanted to take the good news to all nations. And that meant in part having the Bible in the language of those nations. And that then naturally gave rise to questions about what's the best way to translate the Bible. So even in the 4th century, when Jerome is given the task of translating the Bible into Latin afresh, there are debates about how he should do it. And the distinction that many of us are familiar with between literal or word for word and thought for thought, that goes all the way back to Jerome in the 4th century. And Jerome says he prefers thought for thought. He says there are some things we simply can't render word for word from Greek into Latin. And that's the tension that all translators still face today. No two languages are exactly the same. And so translators face difficult choices in how to render Greek and Hebrew into, in our case, modern English. But the kind of debates that we have today are, for the most part, not new. Doesn't mean they're unimportant, but it does give us some historical context in having those debates today.